Hello and welcome to my channel. So in this video I'm going to do a reading for the Taurus personality for the month of July. So looking at main themes coming up for you, looking at big breakthroughs, things to look forward to, and guidance to navigate the month ahead. For this reading I'm going to use Aleister Crowley's Thoth Deck. Sorry, there's a hair in the deck there, that was gross. Aleister Crowley's Thoth Deck. So we'll start with the main themes for Taurus in July. Okay. There's one, thank you. Ooh, that's nearly another one. Didn't quite come out. Let's see if it comes out again. I'll get 3 out and then I'll show them to you. So main themes for Taurus in July, please. Yep, take that one. Interesting. Take one more, please. Lovely. Okay. Sorry. There we go. Okay, so the first one that came out, we've got here the Knight of Cups. So having a look at that, seeing what comes through for you. We've also got 8 of Cups. So looking at that, seeing what comes through for you as well. I always say take what you're getting from it as well, and like take what resonates with what I'm saying and leave the rest. And then here we have got the Star. Okay, so this is an interesting combination. I kind of want to speak to these two first because I feel like they're all communicating with each other, but I want to, yeah, okay. Let's just start with these. So this card to me often speaks of leading with love. Kings and knights are about being leaders, and cups are about emotions and love and relationships. So there's an emphasis this month around your emotional well-being and love and what is emotionally fulfilling for you. So there's a focus on emotional fulfillment. And with the Star here as well, the Star is also about our hopes, our dreams, our visions, our future. So there's something around like a focus on what is fulfilling and focusing on our future and remaining optimistic for the future. With the 8 of Cups in the middle, this is very interesting. It feels like in order to do that though, there's something that you're going to have to leave behind. This card, sorry, not cup, often speaks of like walking away from something. So a need to change directions, a need to leave something behind that's no longer serving you. It might be a little bit sad. Like sometimes I think with this card, if you look at the card, the cups are quite depleted. So it's like it can feel a little bit like you've really tried at something for some time and you realize it's no longer working and it's like a sad sort of ending. But it's because it's making way for these, right? Like there's something about it's about releasing something so that you can have a better, more fulfilling, hopeful future. Ooh, I love this. Okay, so a big breakthrough for Taurus in July, please. A few too many. Yeah, there's a little bit too many there. See if one of those comes back out though. Gosh, they're very jumpy. Big breakthroughs for Taurus, please. In July. Okay, there's a couple winking at me. I've seen that one before as well. Yeah, all right, so we've got, I'm going to pick these two because I've kind of seen those ones. Here we've got the Tower, and we've also got 2 of Wands, Dominion. Now this is interesting because these are both Mars cards, The Tower, if you look there, that's the Mars glyph right there. And this card is Mars in Aries, and Mars is exalted in Aries, which means it really likes to be in Aries, yes. So there's something here about, yeah, and again, this is really reinforced by this walking away. Like the tower speaks of like unexpected change sometimes, but things being destroyed to make way for the new. Like I like the Tower because I always think like it is a loving force, really. It's like things needing to go to make space for something new. So actually, with this being a breakthrough, it's interesting because it's like whatever it is that needs to be let go of and left behind is going to be happening, and it's going to allow you to take charge and go forth. Because this card is very much about, I mean, it's called Dominion, right? So it's about like taking action on our passions, and having courage and being brave and like moving forward. Look how like forceful those wands are on the card. They're very like established, kind of like, let's go. Mars in Aries is like, again, Mars is exalted in Aries. Not exalted, sorry. It's not exalted, it's rulership. It's not exalted. Is that right? Anyway, it doesn't matter. It likes being there. That's the important thing. So the reason I say that is because like Mars and Aries are very fast to take action. They go, sometimes like they don't really think enough before they take action, but it's about moving quickly on things that are important to you. But something does need to be left behind because we have both of these here and they both speak of that. So that's interesting. Okay, so something to look forward to for Taurus in July, please. There it is, thank you. Oh yeah, oh, could you ask for a better card in this position? 6 of Wands, victory. So yeah, success really is what this card speaks of. Success. It's Jupiter in Leo. So Jupiter is a card of like, sorry, the sign, let me try that again. The planet of expansion, of abundance, of optimism, of, again, this is a very optimistic card as well. There's something about optimism this month, and like things going your way, like whatever it is that you've been working towards, having success in that. If you leave behind the thing that needs to be left behind, though, there is a sort of caveat, it feels like. And Leo is about being bold, it's about being brave. Leo is the leader, and it's just about like being victorious. So yeah, something to look forward to is victory, success in whatever it is that, and abundance in whatever it is that you've been trying to call in. Oh, this is such a nice reading. I love this. Okay, so guidance to navigate the month of July for Taurus, please. Oops. Interesting. Okay. Wheel of Fortune, or Fortune in this deck, it's just called Fortune. Yeah, so Jupiter's card again. We've got quite a bit of Jupiter. Well, we've got this Jupiter here. So yeah, with this being guidance, this is interesting because we've got the Tower as well. These both speak of change. Change is happening. It speaks of like positive change though. Like Wheel of Fortune is often like a change that you have been wanting or wanting to call in. So with this being guidance, it feels more like, yes, there is change because we know that already, but it's like navigating the changes with grace is what I'm hearing. So it's like rolling with the punches. That's an interesting, I never say that expression, so that wasn't me, thank you, whoever downloaded that in my brain. Like I literally never use that. Okay, so rolling with the punches. So it's like, because the Tower is here, the Tower can sometimes speak of things going in a quite unexpected fashion, like things sort of being taken away from you, and it's rolling with it and trusting that there is a divine plan and a bigger picture here that you might not be able to see with your sort of human ego mind, right? That small mind can't see the bigger picture, but it's about like trusting that it is happening for your highest good, as opposed to feeling sort of like, what's going on here? This is so crazy, and like, I don't know what's happening. It's just remembering like you actually are going towards success here, and just trusting the process is a huge part. Letting things fall away, rolling with it, remaining optimistic, and leading with love, like just following what your heart desires. Yes, it's going like following your heart this month. It's much more about the heart than it is about the head, is what I'm getting, because we've got quite a few cups here, which rules like the emotional world rather than like the intellectual one. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pull some oracle cards using the Moonology deck by Yasmin Boland. And if you like this deck, but either of the decks, they'll be in the description for you to get some yourself. Put those back, a few too many that came out. See if that'll come back out. I'll have that one, please. Oh, interesting. Yes. Yeah. A lot of Aries energy so far. I'll just give you that clue. Yes. One more, please. Ooh, yeah. Okay. A fiery climax approaches. Full moon in Aries. Aries. Mars, which is Aries, right? Lots of Aries, lots of fire, lots of courage. Now, yes, this is what it is, because we've also got here, step out of your comfort zone. So for some of you, it's about courage, having courage, doing the uncomfortable things, trusting that the uncomfortable things are leading you to your highest purpose, because this is a North Node card. The North Node is our soul's purpose, our highest purpose, why we're here on Earth. So you're really being pushed towards your North Node. But the nature of the North Node is that it's uncomfortable, it's unfamiliar to us. The South Node is what we are comfortable with, what we came into this life with, what feels like home. And the North Node is I don't know what that is, that's uncomfortable territory, that feels unfamiliar to me. But this month you're being really asked to go towards and lean into your discomfort and having courage and doing that, because we've got so much Aries, which is about courage, and we've got two things that are asking you to leave something behind. You know, like there's something about leaving behind your comfort zones so that you can be deeply fulfilled on a soul level, right? We've also got here your commitment is being tested. So for some of you, it's like you're being asked to step up, and it's whether or not you're going to like go back to what's comfortable, or are you going to be the brave soldier, is what I'm hearing, like the valiant sort of striving forward, and a need to follow through on the things that you said that you were going to do. Your commitments that you've already made is going to be really important for you this month. And with this as well, like again, like this so similar, a fiery climax, like I will just give you a heads up, there could be some challenges this month in terms of like things coming to a head, you know, like fiery climax is like, well, it's fiery, so it's hot. So sometimes that can be a little bit aggressive. Sometimes that can be, for some of you, it might even be like you have like a big, like it might not manifest quite like this, but it's got this kind of vibe to it where it's like having a big argument with someone, and then like things get really heated and you have like this big like blowout, and then like it sort of destroys the relationship and then it's like over. It doesn't necessarily have to be like as destructive as that, but it's got that sort of like, if you're not careful, things could sort of, you could be burning bridges this month. I know it's like tricky to hear that. So just be mindful of all of this heat, because sometimes when things are really hot, we can say things that we don't really mean and we can't take it back, and it's just about like, yes, it is about letting things fall away and things not serving us anymore. But yeah, just be mindful if things feel a little bit like, if things are getting too hot, just take a step back, cool off a little bit, and like not have to destroy like everything in your path, if that makes sense. But yeah, if I had to sort of summarize that, it's asking you to have courage to lean into discomfort and go towards things that feel scary but are for your highest good, because there's something here about your future depending on it. Ooh, that's a big statement, isn't it? Yeah, I think that's everything for that reading. I don't want to egg that too much. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that was helpful and insightful. Let me know what you thought in the comments, and I will see you all on the next one. Mwah! Bye.